Yeah,
Yeah,
while you're
sorry.
doing that, we just have a question about if you're talking to a lead that said he just rented and postponed buying. What would you say to a lead like that, or what would you offer them?
Rented. Okay, so say it
So
again. Sorry.
they were gonna, let's say they were gonna buy or had intentions of buying, but instead they just rented again and postponed buying for the time
Okay.
being. What would you say to
So
someone like that?
okay. So can we just role play? Because I think it'll be easier if I can just role play with you, Crystal.
Sure.
Okay. So hey, Crystal, I understand that you're choosing to rent again. But if you don't mind me asking, how come you made that decision? Is it just because you haven't found the right inventory? Are you nervous about interest rates, or do you feel that you're secure in a rental?
I was pressed for time and I didn't really have enough time to go through the proper steps that I felt comfortable making this purchase.
Yeah. Okay. I totally understand. Let me ask you a question. If you were able to have the right people and the right, guidance, and to make that process easier for you, would you be open to looking at that experience again?
Oh, absolutely. My goal is to essentially purchase a home. I just want to be comfortable in making the decisions, not being,
For
pressured
sure.
with time.
For sure. So let me ask you a question. In a perfect world, what would be, the type of home that you would want to go into next? Are you looking at attached, detached? I mean, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom minimum. Like, what are you
Yeah.
thinking?
The main part for me right now is bedroom and price. So I would need at least 4 bedrooms, and I would need to kind of stay under the 900 mark. Not sure where, what that's going to get me. So, beggars
Totally
can't be
understand.
choosers.
Totally
I'd love to have
understand.
this, but, reality might not, match that just based on my situation.
Totally understand. So you're saying 4 bedrooms. So I'm assuming you have some kids. I'm assuming like you have a
Yeah.
bigger family.
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Well, I know that with like 4 bedrooms or even like a single or double car garages, I know that they're pretty expensive for rentals. And I think like if you don't mind me asking, if you're just getting into a new rental now, I'm sure that those property rentals are about 2,800 plus, eh?
Yeah, yeah, definitely
Yeah,
when we were looking at things, it seemed like it would be more feasible to purchase, but
yeah, for
yeah.
sure, for sure. So, is there any certain features that you want in your house, in your next house? Because I know you were saying that 4 bedrooms, kind of 3 bathrooms minimum or 2 bathrooms minimum, but is
Mhm.
there any certain features that must-haves you want in your next house?
I need to have a little bit of a backyard. I do
Okay.
have some pets as well, so there needs to be somewhere for them to go. A basement would be nice because I have older kids, so somewhere where they can go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
I know what you mean.
Those are kind of, it definitely has to have air conditioning, which I'm pretty sure is common these days with most properties, but just kind of
Yeah,
more of an open kind of family, not too
concept.
crowded or type, not, and I don't want one of those things, like if it has to be a town like that has like 4 levels, like I'm not
Yeah,
into
yeah.
doing multiple
I'm
stairs
not
and
into
things
that
like that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the
Yeah.
stairs.
Yeah.
So it sounds like more move-in ready. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you didn't have the right guidance before, but the good news is, we've connected and I have all the right tools and guidance and support for you to help you
Mm-hmm.
get started because paying $2,800 plus for rent,
Mm-hmm.
on
Mm-hmm.
your mortgage, you can probably get the same or if not less. And now you're
Mm-hmm.
getting the benefits of owner occupied and tax-free
Mm-hmm.
savings.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up with my mortgage broker to give you a call first because I think it's important to get the pre-approval.
Mm-hmm.
Or you have two options. Do you want to meet us for coffee to get that done, or would you want to have like a three-way call so I can introduce you to him, make sure you're the right fit, so you're
Mm-hmm.
comfortable moving forward? But what
Yeah.
I can tell you, Crystal, is that you have me, and I'm going to take care
Yeah.
of you through this. And I'm excited to help you get through this process.
Okay, perfect. And then would your mortgage agent be able to tell me about like the interest rates and stuff? Because that's also a
100%.
big concern with why we're purchasing or why we, also why we kind of postpone things a bit was being rushed and the fact that
Yes,
mortgage rates are kind of going all over the place.
totally
And there's
understand.
that uncertainty. So is your person going to be able to help guide me with that
Yeah.
information?
Yeah, so we actually have two different options. If you want to feel comfortable to go at the branch that you bank with first, I think that's a great idea. So because they usually have an actual, I didn't know if you knew this, but they actually have another score of you,
Mm-hmm.
like internally, which means that you get graded differently. And if you pay your bills and do all that stuff, they actually qualify you for a little bit higher, and it helps you out, which is great.
Okay.
The difference between a mortgage broker is that instead of going to different banks, right? They shop for you and they find you the best rate. So that saves you a little bit more time. But it's always great
Okay.
to start at your bank first to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you're good. But who do you bank with?
CIBC.
CIBC. Perfect. I have a rep there, Shelly. She can take care of you. And you can get that process started with her first if you want to feel more comfortable there, or I can get you a mortgage broker who can work with you. But I have solutions for you, and the most important thing for me is not making you feel like you're rushed, not having support. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take the time, and I'm going to walk you through each step so you're not alone and you have the best support for yourself. Because ultimately, I'm excited for your family to move into your own house.
Perfect.
You know,
Awesome.
like doing something like that, and right
Mhm.
there and then, if you're talking like that, you're getting the deal done.
Mhm.
And the reason why I went back, she told me her problem. The reason why I went back to asking what she's looking for is to motivate her again. Okay, I am looking for this. Okay, I love this. Like, you know, and
Mhm.
then I throw in the mortgage person, because if you throw in the mortgage person when they're not hot, they're not going to receive it, right?
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
get them excited. Okay, I'm
Excited
ready to
again.
cash
Yeah.
out. I'm ready to
Yeah.
cash out. When you feel
Mhm.
like that cash out time is happening, mortgage broker.
Mhm.
And that's it. But
Awesome.
like finding out what her concerns were, not being rushed, like letting her
Yeah.
know, cradling that person, saying, no, I'm going to get you. I have a
Yeah.
solution, right?